I'm entranced by entrances. You have no idea how hard it was not to say entrances there. Now the entrance to my little base area is looking pretty cool. I really like this bridge, and this door design is absolutely fantastic, but at this point in time, it's not exactly the best door in the world. I kind of mine my way through and then end up in here. So today I really want to work on a redstone system that gives us access. And the first thing that I've got to do is I have to get rid of this rather horrendous looking explosion. I mean, it was created in the most hilarious possible way. But still, I think it finally needs to go. But although the build may be going, I will still forever have the memories of Grian repeatedly smashing his face into the door. Okay, this is looking good, and this looks good. Or does it? You see, now that I'm standing back, not only is this quite a stylistic bridge, but also there's kind of a gap between my base and where the entrance to my base, I guess, could begin. Like, I could do a super fancy staircase here. And we already have quite a nice block palette created by this bridge. So I guess if we take these blocks, not physically take the blocks, if we take those block combinations and turn it into a little staircase, I think it will look really nice. I would say this is a fairly interesting start for the little borders, the banisters. What are these things called? Please let me know down in the comments. Wrong answers only. I have no idea if this is going to look any good, but I think this matches up quite nicely with our bridge blocks. And I think it looks okay. I just think it's way too consistent and a little bit too plain compared to the rest of the build. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but after considerable bumbling, I think I have a staircase that looks quite nice. You see, I was going to have a bit of a mess going on, you know, where we have random blocks kind of dropped in and it all looks all broken. But the build itself is actually quite uniform and consistent, so I thought I would go for a much more symmetrical design, and I really like it. That made me sound much more like a builder than I actually am. But on the topic of smart buildery stuff, a lot of my twirly things that I have around my base have grown really quite tall, and I really like it. But I am not a smart buildery person, and I don't know, maybe some people think they distract from the base a little bit. I don't. I really like them, but I might be the only person that really likes them. So I'd be curious to hear what you guys think. Oh man, this is a lot of fun, by the way. And what an absolute dream. I'm getting distracted, aren't I?
Test.
Hello?
Oh, hi.
I just heard a pair of tests coming in.
Hello?
I'm here. I'm up on the bridge. I'm
on the bridge. Oh! There you are. What a great landing.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. That looked good. How's it going, dude?
Yeah, I did not see you until I looked up, and then it was like, oh, okay. Landed in the right spot.
You have a lot of very mystical looking tools, by the way. I feel very much like... Oh gosh. Oh. Goodness gracious me, that looks very fancy. Is that like what even is that? Is that like an Elder Guardian skull, or is it like a...
It's like a skull, because I was a bone mage at the beginning of the season,
right?
You know,
okay.
with the giant skull base, and so now I've got all these like custom tools.
Oh my goodness, these are the coolest things ever.
I have this great idea, and you're the perfect person for it.
Right? Okay.
And I want to tell you as little as possible about what we're about to do. Okay.
Okay.
So you need to listen to the premise like really clearly, and then tell me you've got it and you're ready to go. Because it's a timed thing. It's going to be less than a minute. You can have like 45 seconds to answer some questions, yeah? Okay, right, so you have 45 seconds to answer. How many questions can you answer incorrectly in 45 seconds?
How many questions?
Got it.
How many questions can I answer incorrectly in 45 seconds? So whatever question you ask, I have to just give the wrong answer.
You've got it. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Oh wait, I need a clock. I'm so unprepared.
I also didn't know if that was a trick question because I feel like I answered your first question correctly.
I'm gonna hit the start button. You got 45 seconds.
I'm scared.
And I'm gonna hit it when I start talking. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
What is your name?
Grian.
What is your favorite color?
Brown.
Who made Minecraft?
Peter.
How does redstone work?
Oh, magic.
What is your superpower?
Armpit smell. I don't know.
Who will be next to join Hermitcraft?
Oh, President Biden. Where did that come from?
What's your least favorite nickname?
I said, I know they're all nicknames. Tree Man.
Tree Man. Where is Grian?
He's probably at his home, I think. Oh no, that's correct. Oh no.
That's your 45 seconds, Mumbo.
Wow, that's the hardest game I've ever played. Normally I don't struggle to answer questions incorrectly, but then as soon as I'm told that I have to, it becomes much more difficult. I can't believe I said President Biden was going to be the next person on Hermitcraft. That was challenging. That got my heart rate way up. I don't even know why I found that so difficult. Well, that was harder than I expected, but I'm incredibly excited to see how all of the other hermits do in that little game. And if you want to see more of that sort of thing, I believe Xisumavoid is going to be releasing it in short form format on his YouTube channel. Doc's going to come up with some super technical strategy, isn't it? I can already foresee it. Anyway, coming back to my build now, this area here is about to get very, very interesting indeed. You see, this door, I actually want it to open. But obviously, the entire door is quite big. It's absolutely massive. And to be honest, even if I could make it open, which I probably could, now that I'm looking at it, maybe not. Regardless, even if I could make it open, I think the entire inside of the vault would just be filled with redstone, and it would be awful. It would be a terrible place to be. So instead, I want to do something a little bit more playful, and it involves launching our player using a slime block. So let's pop through into the redstone testing world. Okay, so the first thing that I have to do is I have to move this stair out of the way so that the player will be on the slime block. The slime block then needs to be pushed upwards, launching up the player. The slime block will then be brought downwards, which will bring both of these stairs and also the back stair back to here. And then we need to push all of those back up into position so they're all correct. Sounds easy enough. Part 1 of the process is done, and this could be stage 2. Well, that looked pretty good, didn't it? So if I stand on this step, I get launched upwards and everything gets replaced underneath me. That is very satisfying. The launcher has been designed. Now onto the door. Let's hop back onto the Hermitcraft server. As I'm sure many of you have guessed, the door that's actually going to open is this little 3x3 section right here. Now this is a little bit tricky because as you can see, it's kind of pushed out from the rest of the door. So we're going to need to pull that area back and then move it out of the way. Let's return to the redstone testing world. So this is the mock-up that I've got. This is the part that we need to remove. And not only do I want this to work well, but I also kind of want the animation to be quite cool. So I think that's where having this splitting setup will look really, really good. It also makes life a little bit easier when it comes to the piston layout. This is all we need. Double piston extenders and then a few extra pistons. So let's see if it all works. If I flick this lever here, it definitely did not work. That was a mess. It worked on one side. Is that because of bud powering here? Yes. I definitely should have seen that coming. Now it still isn't working. Is that because of block push limits? No, it is because of that. Okay, now everything should be all working, and it is, and it is looking very, very fancy indeed. So let's build it on the actual Hermitcraft server. What on earth is this?
There he is, yeah. No, take a seat.
What is this?
You're back!
What's this? What has happened to my Oh my
Welcome back! Oh, it's been so long. This might go on for a while.
I was gonna say, how many of these do you have?
Well, we'll find out.
This is incredible. This is this is amazing. I mean, you've actually
No. Just
okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, this is a bit of a bop as well. I don't know if I've actually. What song is this?
It's on the side. Okay, that's been longer. That's been around longer than you've been gone. I'll tell you that.
All right. Okay. Are we gonna? Is this now? We actually have to just sit here and deal with this as well.
I didn't think about everything.
This is nice.
I didn't. Yeah.
This is a nice way to be. I like. That's kind of. Honestly, this is slightly sinister. This is more sinister than I think you think it is.
Wait, what? No, it's cute. It's cute.
Do you think so?
It's how much I missed you.
Yeah. You put your head on a spike.
It's art. It's modern art. You see.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's nice to have you. It's nice to have you back. Honestly, I came back to the server. You were the one that was missing.
I know.
What on earth happened there?
I'm on the beach and I just like Mumbo's uploaded a Hermitcraft video and I was like, can you imagine like the camera zooming out and me being like, no, it's still going.
I know, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely insane. I mean, is there anything that you wanted to do, or is this just, are you happy now? Are you satisfied?
No, I'm beaming. I'm happy. I'm just,
Okay, I mean,
you've been off the server for a while. You missed however many months.
There was a good number of months. I've had like a brief catch up as to the things that have been going on. This is still going, but I think this is going to be... This is like the rest of my existence on the server. I can't believe it. But I mean, I'm aware that I missed a few things. You know, I have been caught up by like a large number of
hopefully you missed me.
Yeah, no, I also I did miss you as well. Obviously, I was more referring to events and not necessarily specifically people. But yes, no, I did miss you.
And you missed Scar?
Of course, and I miss. You know what? I haven't had a chance to speak to Scar yet. I asked him about the little ceremony that you guys did. This is still going. It's ridiculous. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I have been trying to get hold of Scar, but Scar goes offline whenever I ask him about talking about the little ceremony that you guys did. Yeah, I saw your little ceremony.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't miss you that much that I like summoned the powers of Cthulhu or anything. No.
It's very interesting that you say that because I have located some things that would say otherwise. I wouldn't go there though because, you know, it's kind of
weird because I logged in there and it changed. So the point is,
yes, that
the boys are back together.
Yep.
And I don't have to look at a very incomplete vault ever again.
Was that getting a little bit painful?
When you left, you were like, Grian, you can do whatever you want to the vault. And I was like, I can't even finish the back of my own base, let alone
that's true.
Someone else's.
If anything, that was punishment for the many years of existence that I've had on the Hermitcraft server. It's good to have you back, bud.
Oh, it's good to have. No. Don't act like I'm the one that left you, and then I left for 3 weeks. You left for like 10 months. I don't want any of that.
Yeah, it took you 10 months to do a ceremony. I came back and it was built within a week. I think that says quite a lot about me.
So what are your plans now?
Yeah, that is a good question. I mean, you know, I'm going to continue being the richest hermit. I guess that's now a thing that I officially am.
Yeah, so cemented in.
That's pretty exciting. I'm going to build up, I guess, the rest of my base and keep going there gradually, bits and pieces going on.
You haven't got a plan, have you?
Yeah, is it that obvious? Is it really that obvious? Do you have any plans that you could submit to me? Is there anything that you think I should do?
This was my plan. Wait for you to get back.
Oh, okay. So now we're both just stuck with no plans.
I mean, right. I'm gonna leave you to it. I know it's brief reunited, but I do have to get on and get some.
Yeah,
eggs.
do your plans. Mm-hmm. What eggs?
Eggs.
Okay. Well, I'll see you around.
Eggs.
Eggs.
I didn't put my stuff on.
I was going to say, you seem to... Yeah. There you go. Well, that was nice. Slightly surreal. Now I feel like I'm properly back on the Hermitcraft server. Well, that was definitely a surprise. Anyway, we got some redstone work to do, so let's get to business. First things first, the player launcher, which might be slightly frustrating to construct due to certain sound effects that I've installed. The screeching crevice strikes again, but thankfully I managed to get through it, and I think I have myself a working system. That all looks good to me. I need 5 honey blocks, and I have absolutely no idea where to get them from. This place seemed incredibly promising, but unfortunately was fully sold out. I mean, I could take them from here. Nobody would notice. There's none for sale in here. There are, however, some available in here. No, of course I wouldn't do that. Oh, how weird. They've been in my inventory the whole time. Well, with that problem successfully resolved, let's crack on with building. And because I showed a lot of the design process in the redstone testing world, I thought I'd just skip ahead to it basically being done. All I have to do is now flick this lever, and weirdly I'm scared. I don't know why. It always feels like a lot can go wrong with slime block and honey block contraptions. And yeah, I mean, I failed at the first hurdle. Okay, it should now all be fixed. Let's try this again. Everything extends. Pistons are extended. Yes. No. Did it get stuck on bamboo? It genuinely might have gotten stuck on bamboo. Okay, after a little bit of head scratching, everything is now working, everything is looking good. We just have to connect the 2 systems together. And that little job is now complete, and everything is looking very, very fancy indeed. How does this look? Does this look good? Is it a little boundary for the stairs? I mean, this is a little bit temporary, but I still want it to look okay. I think that does actually... that works. At least that works for me, for now. Everything is all coming together. That felt incredible, but it's probably not going to feel quite as incredible as this. Pressing the button, running over to my step, bouncing up, doors open, and I go through into my vault. That is just perfect. That is beyond perfect. I want to do that again. So you've got a little kind of secret button. Don't tell anyone that this is the way that you open my vault, okay? I mean, how cool is that? How cool is that? If I do it one more time, will you be angry at me? I can't help myself. I have to do it. I just really, really enjoy that animation. The bouncing's pretty fun, but then watching the door drop back and then split open like that, it feels so futuristic and just so cool. So now I can patch up the holes in my vault, and now it's properly secure again. Well, if secure means showing how to open the vault to near on 2 million people, I guess, yeah, it's secure. Moving swiftly on. Reuniting with Grian today was definitely pretty exciting, you know, and he pulled out all of the stops. It was definitely a big celebration, but it kind of wasn't what I had in my head. Like, it wasn't what I had dreamed of, you know? And being somewhat of a film director myself, I thought it'd be interesting to actually see if I could make my dreams come true. Oh my goodness, he's already in position. You see this bridge? This bridge right here? I kind of imagined us running towards each other and meeting in the middle between our two bases. There's something about that is just beautifully cinematic, and I think we could also potentially get Scar involved, and I think it could be absolutely hilarious. Me and Grian are currently waiting for Scar, and we're just kind of doing this awkward standoff where we both just stare at each other from our bases. Where is he? We've been here for a whole day. This is not the cinematic scene that I imagined, although the sun setting I think is a key element. This would have been the perfect time. All right, he's on his way. We're going to need to do some serious timing here. We are going to need to do some serious timing on this.
Oh, we going? I wasn't aware we were even going.
No, we weren't. This is the problem with when you say that you're going to run towards someone. If you might have to run towards them to tell them something, but then there's some confusion as to whether or not we're going. Do you get the problem here? We almost
yeah. Okay, reset.
Okay. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know why. I feel like this can't possibly go wrong, but equally it might. Okay.
Yeah. Ready?
Are we ready?
Where is Scar?
Scar's probably up in the sky somewhere.
I don't see him.
All right, we're ready.
I'm coming in.
Okay.
All right, go.
3, 2, 1, go. Where's Scar? Where is Scar?
Oh, I'm here, guys. Ow, dang it.
Dang it! He hit the
Hold on.
He hit the bridge. He didn't even hit the bridge.
Not only were you so wrong on the timing, you died.
Oh, I don't have an elite cut.
Wait, why is Mumbo dead now?
What a mess! This is not what I had in mind. Oh,
Mumbo, I was just so excited to see you and Grian too, back from your trips.
yeah, I know. Now I have to go. How am I even gonna get down there? This place is so treacherous. Like this is the movie magic, all right? This is the stuff behind the scenes that you don't often see.
Mumbo!
What? What's it? What is it?
Your sword's not even enchanted. Oh god, that is hilarious.
Could you try and find a little bit less entertainment out of my terrible resources, please, Scar?
Oh.
Scar, you probably need to be you need to be faster and slower at the same time.
Be closer, fly slower.
All right.
Okay, I get it.
You were so far away. Mumbo and I were dancing.
Yeah, we were already there. Okay.
Well, I was getting a good cinematic shot of you two.
Okay, that's good.
Okay,
I like that.
All right, ready?
All right. 3, 2,
2,
1,
go!
Woo! And this, my friends, is everything that I imagined it to be. I mean, sure, the sun was probably a little bit lower in the sky, and there was a nice golden hue in the air. But you can't have everything. Just look at those beautiful little legs moving in slow motion. I never noticed how extreme the splits are of Minecraft players. I mean, look at that. That's ridiculous. Anyway, we're approaching the moment. This is it. Scar pulls off the most perfect maneuver. I mean, look at him. He's upside down. The absolute madman. No wonder he dies so much. And there we go. Friends reunited for the first time in many months. Hermitcraft Season 9. We are back in action, fellas. We are reunited. And I'm sure many more silly things are going to be coming in the near future. And fade to black on a happy ever after. Woo!
Yay!
Friends reunited!
Oh, yeah!
It's a beautiful moment.
Oh, nice! Oh, I'm on the underside of the bridge. I'm like a little troll.